Strawberry Station.
What's good? Not a damn thing. I found our let me look dates here. Not this weekend, but next weekend. I found our weekend plan.
Oh.
All American Bar Crawl 2019.
Where's this at?
DuPont.
Done. All right. Fucking in there.
$20, and then it's like free cover for all the bars and shit,
Right.
and like whatever. And then they got like drink promotion things.
Okay.
Yeah. $2 beers, $3 rail drinks, and $4 freedom shots.
Freedom shots. Uh-oh.
Yeah. And food deals.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds like the move. Most definitely. Cause I'm trying to think. I know it wasn't too pricey the last bar crawl I went on, so.
Yeah, it's really not that bad. Ugh.
Like, it was whatever. Said, I'm gonna give these Bamas 5 minutes and then we're starting.
I'm gonna start that joint now.
He said, just initiate.
Yeah, we ain't got time to be fucking around out here.
Diddle daddle.
Whew. I think I know what time it is.
I don't know what time it is. You gonna pop that fucking bull? That's what's up.
About that time.
Pop a bull?
When we get in the Chucky Grease call in.
Shit, might be able to do it tonight. I don't know. If I remember how to use that channel properly. So I haven't been in there since I created it.
Whew. Said earnest voice. Oh, so I'm writing a paper right now. I'm traveling the world for my dissertation.
No way.
You guys have to start without me.
Yeah, I don't know what that fool's doing at the moment.
You know what he's doing. Playing some goddamn RuneScape.
Probably. Probably.
Oh, so I got my my new Air Maxes got delivered today.
These are the ones that you just purchased?
Yeah.
That was a pretty quick turnaround.
Yeah. Like 4 days.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Cause I bought them on Saturday. Yeah. Shoutouts to some shit selling out in like fucking 3 minutes.
That's the shoe game. I'm surprised it's not faster than that.
I think it was quicker than that, but I don't think the app caught up.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Cause like at 9:59, I'm sitting there and I'm like scrolling and like refreshing it, and it popped up, and I looked like I was on some fucking speed, and I'm like tapping all the buttons to like go through the checkout, and I was like, done, nice. Like, oh yeah, we'll let you know if you get it. I was like, I was like, shit.
Yeah, shoe game is a really, really cruel life.
Yeah. All I know is I got to the cookout and this dude Aaron's like, yeah, man, I tried to get some and it's just sold out. It's like, Fresh got some though.
Boy, that's random.
Like, all right. So I didn't know Fresh was down with the gays. So he's not allowed to buy them.
It's an officially licensed sneaker. That's what's up. That's what's up. Alright, turn this fucking music off. Bye bye.
I'm about to watch some.
Shit,
About to watch some Fortnite.
Boy, Fort Nizzle. Yeah. All right. So go ahead and get into the nitty grit, and I guess we can start off by talking about the past weekend. I'm pretty sure mine is the shortest, so I guess I'll go first this week. So for my weekend recap, pretty much the entirety of Saturday, if not the entirety of majority of it. Well, no. I went to work. I went to work in the morning. I remember that. Yeah, went to work and shit, and then I made breakfast when I got back to the house. And then after all that, it was like, I don't know, 1 or 2 in the afternoon. From 2 to like 6 or 7, I washed and waxed my car. That shit took fucking forever. The wash didn't. The wash was whatever. Like, wash and detailing, windows. I got that shit done. It wasn't even like 40 minutes. The part that took the longest time was the fucking wax, dog. Like, that fucking Karate Kid wax on, wax off bullshit, dog. That
Were
shit
you doing
is
it by hand?
real.
Were you doing waxing by hand?
Yes, I did.
Oh god.
Yes,
Yeah,
I did.
Sorry.
Man. And
You gotta get yourself a freaking orbital, man.
Yeah, them jumps are pretty nice. But yeah, I did it by hand, and I don't know, it came out nice. That's whatever. So like pretty much my Saturday was that. It was washing and detailing the car, and then Sunday was Father's Day. Went to my parents' house, and they had like this big ass cookout and shit for the family. So yeah, it was pretty cool, I guess. My brother came over there, and that was like my first time seeing him since like forever. Well, no, I take that back. I saw him on Mother's Day. And then it's like I only see him on holidays or some shit. But yeah, he had his girl over there and his girl's mom and all that. And
That's
I don't know.
interesting.
I got a fuck ton of free food that's pretty cool. And then I also got some other stuff, so I can actually show y'all. I can finish it out. Let me switch the camera for the stream. I got an original can of the good old 2008 Game Fuel.
Why do you have that?
I don't know. I went to my parents' house and my dad's like, "Yeah, you want this?" And he just gave it to me. So I got a singular can of Launch.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'll give you $3 if I can drink it.
Nah, I don't know if it's worth that. Hey, $3. This shit's probably fucking disgusting. Where's this shit? It expired February 25th, 2008.
I will give you $5 if
That's
you let me drink it.
that's 11 years ago. It expired 11 years ago.
That shit might be slapping. You don't know.
So yeah, shout outs to Game Fuel. I got a can of it. And definitely not gonna fucking partake in it. So I keep it up there. And then I also have compliments of House Lannister. I got 2 bottles of Game of Thrones wine. I have no idea how this shit is gonna fucking taste, but I don't think I'm gonna pop it open.
Just let them age.
Yeah. So yeah, it was handcrafted in 2017. Don't ask me how they went back in time and got these joints, but yeah. So I got these 2 Game of Thrones bottles of wine. Double fisting these joints. But yeah, that was my weekend. That's what I pretty much did.
Dope. Gregory, how was your weekend?
I didn't do anything, man. I was sick. Coming like Thursday, I was sick, and the shit just bleeded into the weekend, so I didn't really do anything. Yeah, that's all I got. This past week, last week was just a really bad week for me in general.
I feel you, buddy. But it's this week now. It's this week now. So yeah, it's different.
Moving on up.
Yeah, you're here now. You survived.
Well, since Ernest has muted himself, because who knows what the hell he's doing. Let's see. What did I do? I went to the DMV annual cookout.
I was actually expecting to make this a segment. I was actually expecting to make this a segment. So if you want to,
we can make it a segment.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and start the show off then, because this could be a little while. All right, yo. Booyaka. Welcome to Crashing That Podcast, episode number 12. We are in there, and I am live with 2 out of 3 of our guest hosts. I've got, young Nick, Sir Graf, and I've also got young Shinoni, also known as Greg. It's with me today, and I guess we're just gonna start and split cheeks early and bust right into the bus ass. So I guess you can go ahead and inform us about what's going on with the DMV cookout, buddy.
Whew. All right. So, as we all know, it is a DMV event. So things always start late. It's nothing new. So I get there like 3:30, 4 o'clock, because it started at like 1 or 2 or something like that. So I didn't show up that late.
On paper, it started at 1 or 2.
Yeah,
Their estimated start time.
Right. We gotta remember, this is an actual DMV event. It's not Xanadu. This is the original.
This is the collective.
Yeah. Classic.
So I show up. That's cool. Whoop whoop. Getting there, and if you ever been to Old Zen, you know how it is. You got the lines. You got a line to line up to do registration.
Okay.
And that took God, who knows how long. I disappeared for 45 minutes, and the line had moved maybe 6 people.
My thing is, after all this time, I'm still surprised that we're not just taking care of that as people walk in. I kind of feel like that would defeat the line. Like, you know what I mean?
Oh,
I think it
Well,
has to be.
what am I using too much brain power?
Yeah, you're thinking ahead too much.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
So they had the line, and that's like, okay, cool. So prices were $25 for the regular. So that's some straight dogs and some burgers.
dogs
that's
and
it.
burgers. Okay.
Dogs
and
and
venue
burgers, too.
and venue
And venue. So it's
Okay.
like together.
Okay.
So I'm like, all right, that's cool. Whatever. Then you have the elite
Okay.
Menu.
Okay.
$45.
Oh.
Korean barbecue and fresh specialty, random ass superfood, whatever he likes to call it, like pineapples cut out with meat and shit in them. That's kind of
Boy.
cool. Yeah, whatever. It'd be like that one year they made that stupid ass burger.
Okay, here's my question, and I don't know if I'm going too far into the future here. Hypothetically speaking, how many people were in attendance at this event?
At least 100. At least 100 people.
Jesus Christ! All right,
It was honest to God like nuts to butts.
so
But everyone's outside, so it's not so bad.
right,
But if you went downstairs, like in that like in the basement part,
right.
good fucking luck, dude. I walked in, I saw I couldn't move like 15 steps, and I walked right back outside. I was like, I'm not. I think I went in there 3 times. the
It's
whole
probably
night.
hot as fuck in there.
Oh, it was nasty. It was
Yeah.
nasty. Like the AC could not keep up with all these sweaty, no deodorant wearing nerds. Disgusting.
So let me ask this, yo. So now that we've established there were probably around 100 people at this event. Hypothetically speaking, if all 100 people paid $45 for the elite, do you think would they have been able to accommodate that?
I mean, seeing as how on the first batch of food,
Uh-huh.
like 80% of the people lined up.
Okay.
Maybe like 25 people got food.
Ooh.
Then they said, "Hey, we out of food, player. We
What?
gotta cook some more. We gotta cook some more."
Hey, true shit. Like, I would have brought like sandwich bread and some cheese, and I'd have just made like
Dog.
a fuck ton of
So
grilled cheeses.
I'm gonna be real with you. I made a run. I went to Harris Teeter because I had to go get stuff to make drinks for
Yeah.
everybody.
Okay.
So I'm in Harris Teeter, and by the way, that Harris Teeter over there in White Land,
Yeah.
hitting.
Yeah, it's pretty godlike. It's 24 hours.
That place is crazy.
24
Dude, they're
hours?
like,
Yes,
Oh,
Harris Teeter's 24 hours, man.
oh my god, dude, these dudes.
It's the one that's
We're
in
like-
That shit's godlike. I think it's the entire company.
Oh damn.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
think
That
it's
place
the
was,
company.
dude, it was crazy. Like, you know how they have like like halal guys where they have like the meat on the like the spike
Yeah, yeah.
and they're like cooking it. Dude, they're doing that in the Harris Teeter.
That's what's up.
And I'm like, what is going on in here? But anyway, so I'm in there, get all my stuff, whatever. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna be smart because I know how a DMV cookout is. I got food. And I brought it back, and everyone's like, oh, they're still cooking. How'd you get food? I was like, I'm not a dumbass. I got food. I'm smart. I use my brain. So they start cooking more food, like whatever. When I tell you, these people stood in line for truly like 4 to 5 hours.
Yo.
You gotta be kidding me, dude.
That line moved. No, dude, I remember I went up on the freaking balcony. I'm chilling. That was up there for at least an hour and a half. I came back down. I went where I was standing. I was talking to people. I moved 3 people up, and they're right there. I was like, damn. I was like, I'm so sorry.
Yo.
So
My
that
thing
was
is-
trash.
And the thing is like some of these people, if they're sitting there waiting like a couple of hours, they're waiting there for a hot dog and a burger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not even like a big
and
plate.
it's you either get what the fuck is like you either get 2 hot dogs, 2 burgers, or 1 of each.
And that's it.
Yeah,
Weren't there people that only
Yeah,
got
but-
one though?
they
Like-
might have, but you once you eat it, you can get back in line. But then again, you're gonna be in the line for another 4 hours.
Yeah.
So
That's ridiculous.
Oh my
so
god.
it was crazy. I did not even attempt to get in the line.
yeah.
I said fuck it. I was like, I'm good.
I know you're not the only one. I heard Savon went and Savon said that he ate before he got there because he kind of figured what was gonna happen.
Yeah, Savon understands. So after all that happened, it was maybe like, so they closed everything up at like 12 o'clock. Like they were like, hey, y'all gotta go. Like, get the hell out of here. And I'm like, fine, that's cool, whatever. At like 11:30.
Okay.
People were like, "Hey, where's the Korean barbecue?"
Oh,
Where's the elite menu?
Oh, fucking
Gotta be kidding me.
finesse.
So these dudes cooked like the smallest amount of Korean barbecue ever. And the like 10 to like 15 people that like got elite and were still there got some. If they were like there when they were like they could hear that they were making it. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Oh my goodness. So it basically just turned into like a giant swindle.
Yeah.
But you had a follow-up post the next day from Jason saying how like, you know, the event was
How can we improve?
poor-
It wasn't the best.
poorly planned.
So
I
there-
actually find-
was
can I
there
find it
was
real
there
quick?
anything in the post regarding refunds for people?
Hell
Oh,
no.
did not.
Of course not.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
We don't
Um,
do that.
What do you think?
if you were to give a rough estimate of how many people spent the money for the elite menu, what would your estimate be? How many people do you think bought that?
Too many.
I mean, that's not a number.
Too many.
Like in the ballpark of what?
Maybe
Oh,
okay. so if I had to give a number,
over or under 20.
over.
How many people do you think got Korean barbecue?
None.
Under 10.
Damn.
So none.
So hold
Damn.
on. I gotta do some
It was,
math here.
Here we go. I got this
All right,
post
you
for
do that
from
while I
Jason.
do this.
So we got the collective admin right here. Thanks to everyone that came out yesterday. Definitely was the worst run event I've ever did in 13 years.
Wait, who was
so,
this? Who was this?
Jason.
Okay.
So most definitely, I apologize to everyone that attended. For players that have been to previous events of mine, that was no way anything like previous years' cookouts or events I ran. Lots of changes will be made for next events. However, this event wasn't up to the standards that I have set for this area. Any criticism or anything else, please inbox me tomorrow. I would like to hear it so I can make things better and it back to the way it used to be, if not better. That is owed to people that attended and was displeased.
Well, I mean, I guess I can commend him on a follow-up post, but I did the math here, right? So if we're saying a little bit over 20 people bought the elite menu, let's say that hypothetically, right? That's $45 per person. So we multiply that by 20, that's $900. Now we're gonna subtract how many people who technically got their food. That's maybe around under 10. So let's say 7 people per se. So that's a profit of like around $550, $600. Now, does the Korean barbecue cost that much?
No, it does not.
Okay.
Like, it's legitimately just some like fucking bulgogi beef you buy from H Mart and throw in the grill and toss some like goddamn soy sauce on it, and you're rocking.
Do you think they would have been upset if I bought a mini grill and I brought it and I had the mini grill set up? Let me finish. And I had the mini grill set up in like the driveway, and I started selling hot dogs and burgers while they were trying.
I'm pretty sure Jason would come out and like,
Son,
Probably
HOA will
stiff
be
arm
all
you.
over your
Hey!
ass.
What
There's
you doing?
inside.
You
Well,
say-
you
you say
I'm
HOA?
about to say, you see.
it's the HOA. This is the white man. Ain't no HOA out there.
EJ
HOA
has
was
no.
all
I
over
tried to
that.
tell him how far this place was, bro. There's no fucking HOA out there, and the house is big as shit.
Dog, this house.
So their neighbors would be like, "Hey,
their
the
neighbors are
neighbor-
far as fuck.
The neighbor
like,
is a good like block and a half.
away. Yeah, like the house is
Like
huge.
they're spread the fuck out.
Now,
like,
I'm not-
the backyard is probably like at least 2 acres.
Yeah. Like, I'm not going to say the house is 100 people huge. Like, maybe if you put people throughout the house, but, like, for the segment that they were using for the cookout, definitely over capacity. And, yeah, I don't know. I'm contemplating getting back on Facebook just to message Jason and be like, yeah, next time I'm going to run a grill in the driveway. And I'm going to sell hot dogs and burgers
people can actually eat."
on the side. I'm not going to say all that. That's sad.
I got to eat.
That's right. Yeah, I
was
mean,
great.
the people with intellect got to eat that day, but I don't know. Fucking rip, yo.
Yeah, so that was a blow up. But I mean, like I said before, I ain't go to eat. Just went to shoot the shit. And
Yeah, I guess it's cool. Like, if you
Get
went there
ripped.
to get like fucked up, like I mean, I guess it's cool. You know what I mean? But like, I feel for the people that probably went there for the tournament aspect of it. Yeah,
dude,
go ahead. Explain.
okay, so you know Flux went.
Yeah, I saw Flux and
Flux
Nakayo.
went, LK went, SG went, fucking like all these Sova dudes came. Some of the Philly people came.
Damn, I'd be so pissed.
Yeah, I heard Buck Nasty was there.
Oh yeah, young Buck McNasty was there.
That's what's up.
Yeah. That was it was he was like, yeah man, I've always had to miss it. And you know, I can finally make it this year. I said, oh dope, man. I get there, I said, that's a blow up.
Yeah.
That's a blow up.
Fucking rip.
But hey man, I ain't make no rules out here.
All right, I heard a couple of tournaments got canceled. Like flat out, like they weren't ran.
Her Street Fighter 5 got canceled.
Oh yeah, easily. That Savon was like, really? He's like, what happened?
Say if I don't play that game, so I don't know why you care.
He was just so confused. He's like, what happened? They're just like, oh yeah, we're canceling it. Dude, these dudes put me in the undernight bracket. I was like, you know, I don't play that game, right?
Right.
I was like, I didn't even register. They're like, well, we put you in.
Oh, fuck
Dude,
it.
Smoke Master's like, hey Nick, can I get your spot?
Oh, is he like he actually like lives here now again?
I don't know what
Yeah.
what it is. He brought his kids. So did Sire.
Oh, I
Oh, I'm
didn't-
sorry. So did Andrew, because they're both Sire. So
Yeah,
it was
I
like
didn't know
7 kids
Smoke
there.
Master had kids.
yeah, he has like 4. He has like
7?
3 or 4 kids.
Jeez.
Those are like
God
those
damn.
are,
I think he has 3, and then Andrew has like 4 step kids.
I said, like, wait.
okay. Yeah,
it-
I was about to say
what?
I know Andrews are not biological. Now
Yeah.
Smoke Masters is biological.
Yeah, young Smokes is all biological.
Okay.
Crazy,
People's having
crazy.
babies out here, bro.
Hey, so all in all, DMV cookout, 2 out of 10.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was.
That's not even an
pretty-
F, bro.
That's pretty-
That's pretty bad. Now,
Yeah.
after I washed my car, it was like I said, around like 7:30, and I was looking to do something, and I contemplated driving down there, and I was like, an hour and 30 minutes, and then I had to think about exactly what I'd be walking into, and I'm like, you know what? Like, we're not.
You
doing that.
would have
Like,
walked in and been like, "What is going on here?"
Yeah.
And then you saw me, and you'd be like, "Jesus Christ,
yeah.
what happened to you?"
I went slam inside the house and put that motherfucking Cobra Kai on. I was like, I'm gonna watch this. I was like, all right. Damn. That, I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna say I expected much. If anything, I can say this is how social media and social representation is kind of a blow up, because if you go on like the Twitter feed and stuff, like it looked like from what they were portraying, it looked kind of lit, but that's one side of the story. Like, you're not actually seeing what's going on there.
I mean, you can. Let's see if I can do it real quick. If you go and look up hashtag DMV cookout,
Yeah.
you can see the line.
Yeah, no, I saw. I'm pretty sure that wasn't the entire line, but it was
Oh.
pretty fucking long.
The line was long.
It's pretty
That shit
long.
was. This dude FGC Dad, who I was super confused.
What
on how the
what
hell
does this guy look like? Does he actually look like the picture?
No,
I figured
it's just like
not.
this. It's just like this. I have no idea what he looks like, but I'm in the video.
Is FGC Dad a scrub?
Probably.
Okay.
Way be talking,
Oh,
but
okay.
yeah, mate. Jesus, yeah, you can definitely see the line. It's OD.
that shit is pretty
I can't with this event, man.
That line was pretty long.
It was rough. It was something.
Did anybody drown this year?
No,
Well, then the cookout was-
spinning beat is actually banned
Then
from
the
the event.
Jesus Christ. Then the cookout was a success.
Yeah,
Nobody
it was.
almost
Yeah,
potentially lost
in
their life.
that case, yes, it was.
Not a good cookout if somebody doesn't die.
That's fucked up. I've been to many cookouts where nobody's passed away. Like,
It was pretty rough last time. My man said, "I can't switch."
how are you in the water, man?
My man had that fucking that Sonic music like do 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 do.
Yeah, Joe Crank, man. That Sonic, yeah. Sonic music. Look at Sonic music. Oh, man. But yeah, I thought about it. Aldi, Virginia is far. Son, for the people that traveled there from out of state, you know, an hour and 30 minutes is long for me. These people traveled
Like I said, I'd be pissed.
that's
I'd be pissed.
crazy. But, I mean, to be fair, majority of them have attended events in the area before. You know what you're getting into. That's on them. That's strictly on them. Like, honestly, I kind of feel like all the people that attended, if they went with any mentality besides going there to see people and get fucked up, then you were probably messing up. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
that's literally the only reason to go to an event like that. It's not about the games. Like, it's really not. But a lot of people, it appears, went there for the games. Like, nah, I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's okay.
Crazy.
I'm gonna host it next year with blackjack and hookers.
I'll be there.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope. And I'm gonna buy a robot. I have a robot too. Roberto. Alright. So I guess that clears up the recap on the DMV cookout. Shout outs to that. Shout outs to the people that attended it. Shout outs to the people that ran it. Shout outs to the stream. You know, I'm not above giving props. I wasn't there, so I can't give an opinion of it, but I don't know. It's what it is. All right. Shoot. All right, next on the agenda. I've got 3 topics tonight. I think EJ might have more, and you know, I'm always open to whatever you guys want to talk about, because this is not a one-man show. But I guess I can open up the show with one of these topics I had saved over from last week, right? So it kind of ties into the whole sportsmanlike thing that we kind of ended on last week. This was like, I think 2 weeks ago, and this has happened in other games before, but unfortunately, ring ring, it happened in Smash Brothers, so it was a Smash Brothers thing, and pretty much a guy was destroying his opponent. Like, I don't know if it was top 16, top 8, whatever. He's just like reaming this guy, and the dude like makes a mistake, and he ends up losing his own stock. Like, the guy that was getting reamed. So he's down to stock. And the guy that was fighting him jumped off the stage and gave up a stock. You know, I guess being chivalrous or whatever. I mean, he didn't have to do that, but I guess he felt for the guy, so he did that. So this brings a question to mind for me. Is it a good or a bad thing to give charity to your opponent? So, like, if I'm, like, destroying somebody and I pretty much stop playing and I let them get around, or I unplug my stick purposely or something, like, is that good or is that fucked up in y'all's opinion?
I think it's fucked up. It don't happen in real sports. Not saying it shouldn't happen anywhere else, but like, if you lost your own like in this case, you lost your own stock, that's on you. Like, I can't. That's just me. I'm not gonna give a stock up because you lost the stock. Why'd you lose the stock in the first place? What caused it? Like, I don't know. Just I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, I feel bad. It's all right. I'm not gonna feel bad when I beat you up about it. Like, I'm here to win, not feel bad.
Right. Nah,
I think it's dumb. Like, you shouldn't be showing sportsmanship to somebody who's making their own mistakes, if that makes sense. Like, just like Greg said, you know, why'd you lose the stock in the first place? If it's your fault, then you should probably man up and just take it. But the fact that he gave him like sympathy in the first place, you know, good for him, I guess. But at the end of the day, he should probably think twice about that, because that's game match, tournament match, and everything's on the line at this point, right? So if you lose that, then you'll probably feel like a dumbass, especially if you were 2 up. So that's my thing.
Right. My thing with it is it's kind of like a slippery slope in a sense, because all right, so look at it this way, right? The player that gave the charity, and this could be with anything. This could be, you know, obviously with Smash Brothers, you know, he gives up a stock. This could be with, you know, Street Fighter, you give a round up or a life advantage or whatever, right? For the person doing it on the inside, they're taking pity on their opponent. So I guess for them it's a good thing. But from the outside looking in, you could low-key come off like an asshole, like doing that. It seems to me it seems kind of like a cocky move, and I think it could be portrayed as something the opposite of sportsmanlike. to do that, is to give charity. You know, I personally won't do it. There are situations where I might do something out of the norm. So, for instance, let's say that I'm playing somebody and they unplug their controller during tournament, and I don't take the round. I decide to play it out. You know what I mean? I'm famous for doing that. Yeah, I understand that, you know, at the end of the day, it's about winning, and you're gonna take your wins however you can get it. You know what I mean? Regardless if that's out of your control. You know, they unplugged their controller, so it's in the rules. You can take it. It's fair. But me personally, I'm one where I'm confident enough in my physical ability, where it's like I don't feel like I need to take the round. But like that's two different like, you know, situations though. But that's a situation that I can kind of relate to it with, where I would not. I guess that's considered to be charity, is not taking a round from somebody that unplugged or paused. But in this instance, where you're like mid match and you're like giving up your life force for somebody, to me it kind of comes off as a dick move. Like if I'm playing somebody, I make a mistake and you jump off and give a stock up to even it out with me, I'm like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Like I'm gonna feel a little bit disrespected, me personally.
You getting sick about it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like I'm like, what are you trying to say? Like I'm trash enough where, you know what I mean, you don't need all your resources to beat me? Like, you know what I mean? I'm gonna take it the wrong way. Smash might be different.
You still win.
Right. Like Smash might be different, but I don't play that game, so I don't understand what's going through those players' heads with that.
Not much.
From an FGC standpoint, like, you know, fighting game standpoint, when I see something like that coming back from older roots, it seems kind of like an asshole move. Cause that shit we used to do back in the day, like where like you run the clock out, or you know what I mean. Somebody, if you're playing like Marvel or something, somebody loses a character, you like give a character up to even it out and stuff like that. Was like shit you did to disrespect your opponent back in the day. Maybe it's different now, but yeah, I don't know. Me for one, I'm not for the charity aspect of it, because it's like if the Patriots are playing the Jets and they're smashing them, the score is like 46 to like 0. And they purposely fumble the ball and allow the Jets to score just so that it won't be a shutout. Like, that's kind of unsportsmanlike to me. Like, you know. Now, I don't know. Would you guys think it'd be different? Like, is there a difference between charity and restraint? Like, if you know you're, like, bodying somebody and you're like, all right, let me not go full out on them. Like, you know what I mean? Is there a difference between the two of those?
No, it's still the exact same thing. Just
You think so?
if you're you know, not playing at 100%, you're just kind of being an asshole.
Yeah, you're cheating your opponent. Nah, I can agree with that. I see. I feel you. It's definitely an internal struggle for me when I'm playing against people that I know are a lot weaker than me. I don't like to do all the crazy shit to them, but at the same time, it's like I don't go easy on them. You know, it's like there's some shit that's just not necessary. I'm not gonna have to OS somebody that's not fucking doing the option that the OS beats. Like, you know what I mean? So in that sense, I'm not playing at my full potential, but I'm not gonna purposely be like, yeah, let me scale back and let me not do optimal combos and let me not punish stuff on purpose. Like, you know, I would never do that. That's same type of back with that. Unsportsmanlike. Yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to hear y'all's opinion on it, because I feel like this is something that, with the way that the scene is kind of changing, it's becoming more apparent. And it's not even just with like weaker players. I feel like people do this based upon how people appear, based upon people's gender, and so on and so forth, which I don't feel like that's fair either, because it's an even playing field and the competition's supposed to be, you know, genderless. It's supposed to be like raceless. Like, that's not supposed to take a factor. So, I mean, regardless of what the situation may be, I kind of feel like it's a dick move to go for it. I've heard countless times players being like, yo, I don't want to lose to a girl. And me personally, I still don't understand what that means. If a player is strong, like, they're strong. Like, it's not, I don't see how it's any less honor for a male to lose to a female or a female to lose to a male. I don't see that because
Too
it's
much
like,
testosterone. That's all it is. That's
yeah,
not really all it is.
because it's like if you're strong, like what does it matter? You know what I mean? Like I can't remember a time where on a broadcast we're identifying players in character matchups by their gender. Where it'll be like, I don't know, let's say like Justin Wong playing Tokido, and then next to their handles they have a M in parentheses for male. Like that's never been a thing. So I don't know. Charity stupid. Equality, don't do that shit. If your opponent makes a mistake, that's on them. They need to learn, and that's the thing too. Like let's not stunt our ability to let people learn. Let's not do that, because I kind of feel like that does that in a sense. I don't know. That's my piece on that. Does anybody have anything else to say about charity? Kind of feel like we were pretty broad on that one. Everybody's pretty much on the same page.
Yeah, I think we hit all the notes.
All right, cool. All right. Okay, so next segment. Another topic that I had. This is one that EJ proposed to me. It is involving rage quitting. How does everybody feel about rage quitters?
Fuck rage quitting.
Depends. If it's funny, then yeah. But if I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to get this dub, and then you just jump out, nope, not interesting.
I feel like I'm the most moot person on this. I honestly don't really care. I feel like it's the obligation of the developers to have some type of penal system to discourage it. And if they don't, then at that point, rage quitting is kind of like a feature, like an unintentional feature. So, it is what it is at that point. When it happens, I don't really get annoyed by it, because it's like if somebody has the audacity to rage quit on me, then I probably shouldn't have been playing them in the first place. And it just tells me that that person that I'm playing isn't willing to learn. So it is what it is. But everybody approaches net play differently for all the games. So this is a pretty broad subject. This isn't even just fighting games. This could be shooter. This could be you know what I mean? Whatever, sports games, whatever. It's pretty broad with that. But everybody has different objectives when they're playing, net play. Some people are there to get better. Some people are trying to learn matchups. Some people are there just to get the W. Some people don't like fighting certain characters, so they'll rage quit because of that. So, I mean, I can see both sides of the situation, where it's like, I can understand why people rage quit, but at the same time, it's like, for the people that actually care about net play and are trying to get somewhere, like some people trying to raise their stats on the leaderboard or whatever, it kind of sucks for them too. So, I don't know. 50-50.
Yeah. It's just a bunch of losers. That's all it is.
Yeah. I feel like it's something that we've dealt with for a long time, though. Like, do you feel like rage quitting has been on the rise? I feel like it's been the same, kind of. Like,
it definitely has not changed.
Yeah.
It's the same as it always was.
Yeah.
It's just now you can call them out.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we got more social platforms. It's kind of harder to hide. Definitely kind of hard to hide. I don't know. I'm kind of surprised that these games don't have more systems in place to discourage rage quitting. I know Street Fighter V, after you know what I mean,
3.5
50
months.
versions, you know what I mean, they kind of have some type of system to penalize rage quitting, but a lot of these other games don't. Like, they're just like, all right, it happens, fuck it. I think Mortal Kombat deals with it pretty well too. I don't know what happens in that game. I don't play it. But I remember from Mortal Kombat X, they had a system in place to deal with rage quitting that worked for them. And I imagine that it would translate to MK11. So, I don't know. But
You'd think.
You would think. But for, like, the anime games, the whole, like, what's it called? The red handle thing, that shit does not fucking work. They're going to rage quit regardless. And then it's like... And then it's like, I don't even think it changes. So, like, the way that the lobby systems in games now, because of the whole arcade thing, I don't think your name changes red anymore. I think that's gone. Like, I think it's only in ranked.
I think if you do it in rank, it shows up.
Right.
But then when you go in like the open lobbies, I think it stays,
Okay.
but only if you rage quit in ranked, probably.
Right. But
So,
like, yeah, if you
trash.
rage quit in, you know, the arcade lobby, I don't think, yeah, it doesn't change.
Nope.
Like, you know, it's just there.
This shit in that straight dashboard.
But then it's like the ranking system in the arcade version is freaking stupid anyway, because it's still based on that dumbass color shit, like the squares. So, I don't know. Why do you guys get annoyed by rage quitters? Why are they annoying?
Doesn't annoy me. It's funny. What about you, Ernest? Now you be getting mad on that Smash.
My thing is like, when people do it, they need a reason to do it. To me, that's my opinion. I feel like it's unjustified most of the time, and I just don't agree with it at all. Like, it's like a weak mental mind
Look,
to me.
Someone's about to rage quit on him right now because he's playing that BB tag.
I know that I can say from a fighting game standpoint, I've never rage quit. But in shooters, fuck yeah, I've rage quit.
Oh yeah, no.
There are times where it's legit unwinnable.
Yeah.
I would not, you know what I mean? I'm not going to sit there and deal with the torture. I can understand that. Fighting games is a little bit different, though. Because everybody has an ability to adapt and to change. Like, well, I wouldn't say everybody has that ability, but you have the opportunity to. So, if you're getting punished in a fighting game, there's honestly actions and precautions you could take to not. But with, like, shooters, team-based games, and stuff like that, there's some situations where you're just not going to win. Like, it's freaking impossible. So why are you going to sit there and deal with, you know what I mean, the torture of getting stomped and having your stats being decreased because the people that you're playing with are incompetent?
No, I agree with that for shooters, but with fighting games, I think it's just a weak mind state. Just period. Like, if you watch any of the compilations of any game, doesn't fucking matter. Any fighting game, and you see the people rage quit throwing their controllers and stuff, it's just being weak to me.
So is LTG weak?
Yes, very. He has the weakest mind state. What do you mean?
That's crazy.
I'm about to post this in the Covenant
Oh, yeah.
Facebook group.
You should.
I'm about to get all these.
Like GNC and make up a little bit. Be like, what's up?
Honestly, they might be fans.
I'm about to tag Greg in it because I think he's still in there.
You might start fucking with the pod. That's what's up. They might start fucking with the pod. Yeah, no, I can see where you're coming from with that. I think the only thing that kind of sucks about rage quitting is depending upon what game you're playing, because a lot of the more niche games, it could be kind of hard to find people to play against unless you search through, like, I don't know, a character Discord and physically find people to match up with. Sometimes it can be hard to find random people to play. So when you finally do find somebody to play and they rage quit, then it's like it's the waiting game because you got to find somebody else to play. That could be annoying. I can see that. Because I've actually ran into that problem before. Well, I'll play somebody on that play, and I'll either beat them one game and they'll leave, or they'll rage quit. And then it's like I have to wait to find somebody else to play against. And it's crazy.
I gotta mute EJ. Hold on.
Fucking rage quit, man.
Disgusting. Oh, I got a topic. I got something.
Hey, go for it, buddy.
So you heard that they're re-releasing
Avengers Endgame? Yeah, I literally
Endgame.
saw it today.
with a deleted scene.
Yes.
Wait, one?
Yes.
One.
It's gonna be
singular
it's gonna be
deleted scene.
apparently a post-credit scene. It's like after.
One. It's
one
one
singular.
scene.
One singular. So you know what happens? They forgot to put it in.
Pretty much. I was expecting them to have a fuck ton of footage added to the Blu-ray anyway. They usually
That's
do
what
that.
I thought. That's what I thought the post was about. And they're like, nah, we're straight releasing this shit in theaters again.
Yeah, the
I was
re-release.
like, okay, that's kind of random, but
Wow. I didn't know it was gonna be one scene.
Hey, look, they're getting my money. I've
I mean,
already,
they are, but still,
I've already seen the film 3 times.
one scene.
I'll see it again.
yeah, singular. About to be great. I don't know what the hell's about to be, but it's probably gonna be Thanos coming back.
He said, "What's up?"
Honestly, I hope it's a troll. I hope it's just like how it was at the end of the first Spider-Man, like or Spider-Man Homecoming. I hope it's just like that, because a lot of people were really fucking mad. I remember that.
That's crazy.
I enjoyed it. I thought it was hilarious. But
No,
it is what it
I
is.
haven't seen any Spider-Man movies, so I wouldn't know.
Yeah, that shit was good. But yeah, I heard that they're re-releasing it for two reasons. One, they're re-releasing it because they're gonna be adding that scene onto wherever it belongs in the film or whatever, right? And then two, they're re-releasing it because they really want to beat the record that Avatar set for highest grossing movie like ever. So I think they're $45 million away from beating it. So they said, because Avatar re-released in theaters too. So it's like after it left, Avatar came back and it made $33 million more dollars. So to beat Avatar off the re-release, Avengers Endgame is going to have to make another $45 million to be the all-time highest grossing film like ever.
And what was their like week
Oh, the
grossing
opening?
amount?
That shit was retarded, dog.
It was too much.
It was a lot of money.
Let's see. Endgame box office. Blah 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 blah. Opening weekend, $357 million.
That's nuts.
Yep. So far, total it has made
Break me off a mill.
1,000 million.
Just a mill.
2,744,000,000.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah,
money.
Yeah, about to be $3 billion.
Yeah, about to be $3 billion, man.
Christ.
That's what's up. Fuck it, re-release it, man. I want to see it again anyway.
Yeah, I'm gonna point out that
Okay.
foreign money made the entire film.
Yep. It always does.
It made $2 billion.
Yes.
That is insane.
Foreign audiences love films. Like, films will come out here and get shitted on, but then they'll do amazing across seas. This is why we're getting so many goddamn Transformer films. Like, the last couple have underperformed, like, huge in the States. But for whatever reason, over in, like, Korea and shit, they really fuck with them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that Bumblebee movie came out or whatever recently. I think it was, like, last year or something like that.
Yeah, that was rough.
It had a budget of, like, what was the budget? It was, like, I think it was a couple $1 million for it. It was, like, I think, like, $100 million budget or some shit like that, right? In the States on opening weekend, I think it made, like, maybe 20 million. So they didn't even they made about 20% of that money back opening weekend in America. So it was looking like it was about to be bad. Overseas,
they overseas for Bumblebee made
fried.
340 million.
Fried.
Yeah, domestic was 127 million.
Yep, fried. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what it is with, across the ocean, but they really like American films, whether they're good or bad. They will watch garbage.
Their production budget was 135 million. So
Yep.
they basically made it back in domestic.
And then profited off of. Yep.
Yeah, and then caked up on foreign.
It took a while though. I remember it was like a huge thing because like after like the movie had been out in theaters for like 3 or 4 weeks.
It was in theaters for 11 weeks.
Yep. Like that jump took a while, and it was like, oh, this shit ain't looking good. And I know they had them beads and sweat, but then it was like, you know what? We don't need the Americanas. So we got the other guys. They gonna carry it. Cause like for instance, I know Godzilla did really bad over here, but I'm pretty sure it sold really well across seas.
Avengers is Endgame has already passed Avatar.
Oh, I don't know what they're talking about then.
Yeah, because Avatar made 760 million.
Yeah, I don't know.
But
that was opening or that's the lifespan.
Oh, it's domestic grosses.
There you go.
Hold on, let me look at.
Yeah, hit that jump.
Click this. She could fucking Lord.
A lot of money.
2,787,000,000.
Jesus Christ.
So, go back. Site sucks. Endgame made 272,744,000,000.
Mm-hmm.
So they're really close.
They're close, yeah.
They're like literally they could put the movie in for like 2 weeks
And probably make it.
and they would get it back. But freaking the highest grossing domestic film was freaking Force Awakens
That's nuts.
because it made $936 million.
Shout out to all the Star Wars nerds.
But its
Like,
worldwide
well,
earning was like 800 million below. So
Mhm.
yeah, that's and it was in theaters way longer. It was in theaters for 24 weeks.
Yeah, it was a long time. Yeah, I don't feel like a lot of people out of states really fuck with Star Wars like that.
Foreign made 54% of their income.
Yeah, so it's almost even.
Yeah. So it wasn't like too off, but it was definitely their foreign's almost always going to take it.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's more people too. You know, the continent
is
is only
true.
so big. But
I
it's
mean,
like
we are a populated ass country, but
I'm trying to think like North America, like
we
versus
ain't Russia.
is Africa bigger than us?
Um,
Than North
country populations. Let's see, populations by country. Okay, so fuck, I gotta. It's like site's messed up. There we go. China is 1,420,000,000.
There's a lot of people.
That's a lot of people. India's right underneath it with 1 billion, and then we
India's
are
fucking huge. Like,
yeah, 1,368,000,000. We are right underneath at 329,000,000 people.
Mm. Damn.
Yep. Africa. Are we talking like North? Is there? We got South Africa. I'm actually like not joking. Is there North Africa?
I don't think they call it that, but yes.
Okay.
Like,
It's specifically labeled South Africa.
Africa,
so
yeah.
I'm like, is there a North? South Africa is 58 million people.
okay.
So they
I'm
are
just
like
saying
25th.
because the continent is fucking huge, but I
Yeah,
think a
but
lot of it is like
desert and ass.
right. That's the upper part of Africa. That's what that is. That's why it's like I don't really label it North Africa because it's inhabited, but
Hospitable.
it's not like you know. But like South Africa is where a lot of the people go and like
Yeah, freaking Egypt has more people than South Africa.
Mm-hmm. I believe
At,
that. I believe that.
101 million.
Damn.
That's a lot of people.
That shit's crazy, man. Like, if you look at, like, the geography, it's like, that just lets you know how built up shit is over here. A lot of these countries have a lot of, like, open land, dog. Like, it's kind of insane to think about.
See, I said Russia, but so we're at third and 329 million people.
Right.
Russia is 143 million.
Okay.
Bangladesh has more people than Russia.
I'm gonna be real with you, bro.
And Nigeria.
Okay, yeah, I know about Nigeria. But a lot of those, like, you know, German and, like, Russian places and shit, I can't distinguish them, dog. I don't... I'm really shit when it comes to that. Like, I don't know that area like that. So...
It's a lot of people.
It is what it is when it comes to that. Yeah, that shit's crazy, though. But, yeah, I literally, after I got home, I was just on Twitter, and it's just like, yeah, we're going to put the movie back in theaters again. I was like, oh, okay, cool. And they're like, yeah, we're going to have some extra scenes. And I was like, all right, dope. You ain't got to tell me twice. Saw fucking Captain Marvel again. I actually liked that film a lot more than I thought I did. It's actually not that bad.
It's okay.
It's one of those ones where it gets better every time you watch it, I guess. I don't know.
Like Kung Pao.
I hate that movie.
What?
Yeah, that movie is like it got the driest humor. It's so bad.
I guess because I watched it in like early 2000s. So.
I saw it back then too.
That shit was
Like, that
hilarious.
shit is dumb. That shit is right up there with like an Adam Sandler film. Like,
So you tell me you don't like Adam Sandler?
I'm not saying I don't like him, but I'm like, it's not the greatest grade of comedy.
Shout outs to Adam having a new movie on Netflix, straight to Netflix.
Apparently, it's smashing records.
Oh my god! All right.
Yeah, I heard about. No, I swear to God, I heard about it on the radio today.
That's OD.
Yeah, I heard.
That's
I heard
great.
that. Yeah, I heard it had like one of the biggest like streaming debuts of a Netflix like program like to date or some shit like that. And I heard it's not even that great. I heard it's like a 3 out of 5. But it,
That's pretty good.
Adam Sandler film is what it is. Honestly, if I were to watch it, I'd probably just watch it just to see Jennifer Aniston. But I don't know. I don't know. I don't like wasting time on like dumb shit. So I probably won't watch it. I don't know.
Oh well.
Shit, I don't know. Oh shit. Yeah, that was another topic. How do you guys feel about the whole argument about the Pokemon character? About people potentially quote unquote whitewashing.
Oh, Nessa.
Yeah, Nessa, whatever the fuck.
I think in the beginning, I think people kind of took it out of context, because the person's like, I just used this color palette,
Right.
and it's not like they made her white.
Right.
They just like, I don't know. It was like kind of like light skin, but it's not like they just made her white. So I was just like, okay, I can kind of see what people are getting mad about, but I don't know. Then the person like apologized, and then now everyone's like, it's like split 50-50. People are like up in arms, and then you have the people who are trolling and drawing Nessa like actually white now. And
Like,
I'm like,
legitimately white.
like legit, like snowflake straight from the sky, like beaming white. And people are sick. They're like, why would you do this? And they're like, well, the other person didn't really do that, so I guess we have to now. So I'm just like, all right. So I don't know. I'm split. It's bad, and it's like whatever at the same time.
My take on it is literally how you opened is the same way I looked at it. I was like, I kind of feel like when the original artwork came out, the person redid it or whatever didn't have anything to do with what people were making it seem like, and people overreacted to it because people get offended by everything, like it's whatever. And it's funny because it's like the people that get offended at shit like this are like the number one problem with issues and stuff of that aspect. So it's like these people are getting mad because they thought that artwork portrayed the character as being whitewashed, when the character is clearly in a color palette where they're almost as if light skinned, which light skinned is considered to be black. So it's like, what the fuck are you getting mad about? You know what I mean? That's my thing. But it's like, no, it's whitewash. It's whitewashing. Do we have a term where we would consider something to be called blackwashing? Because I've never fucking heard of that. It's always
double standard.
Right. It's always an issue when quote unquote white people do something to make something that's predominantly black or black proud into something white. But when the reverse happens, when something white gets turned to black, it's like they either get praised for it or it's just not acknowledged that way. Like people don't get offended by it. I feel like in that sense, the community that gets upset about that is kind of soft. Like you're kind of soft. Like that's soft skin. I can understand from a person standpoint, like from a actual human being standpoint, getting upset about something being quote unquote whitewashed because of the history. We all know about what happened back in the day. Like, it is what it is with that. But with a cartoon character, with a video game character, come on, bro.
I can speak on that, and feel free to correct me if you feel like anything is wrong, but it should be the real reason why people are upset. So I think the reason why is it goes beyond just a character, right? Like the whitewashing of movies, the whitewashing of music, the whitewashing of anything that has to do with any minority is prominent now. Like, and it's not just now, it's been that way. History's been like this forever. Rock and roll was actually one of the first things that like BB King, all these artists that actually made rock and roll or influenced it heavily, a lot of African influences as well, created it. And if you don't know the history, definitely look it up. It, a lot of people say, Elvis stole it. No, it was way before that.
Right.
With ragtime and things like that, everything influenced each other.
Right.
And if you look at the roots, it's always black, or most of it, minorities in general too, because the Latinos actually helped as well. But if you look at the roots of most of these things, that's why. It's because if you see whitewashing and how it progresses, white people entering hip hop, anything that these small cultural like aspects have, and you see white people coming in, you feel like it's intruding. But it's never that way with black people, because it's like throwing a coin into a big ass well. That's why the Lil Nas X thing blew up so much.
Right.
You're literally putting this small dime into this giant pool. So it honestly, it can't go the other way around. You could only have people try to take what's already a small gathering in the first place. That's what it comes down to. And that's why people are upset. Like, you'll never see a white character get turned into a darker character and people are mad. You'll never see that, ever. It's like, oh, cool, this is dope. I finally get some black representation for this character, and you did your own little spin to it. She got an afro, whatever the case may be, whatever. But if you take a black character and you change it into a white character, person, oh, yeah. Man, come on, we only got so much. Why are you taking this away from us? And that's how we honestly feel about it.
Right. And I understand where you're coming from that standpoint, but at the same time, we've got to recognize and glorify the fact that when it comes from character representation, that there actually is quite a few African American, if not considered to be black characters in things. It's not as bad as people think. With the term whitewashing, I can understand it from a roots perspective, but now it's like, if we're gonna do that, we gotta look at everybody, right? We want to talk about how South Korea groups, like these boy bands and these girl bands, are doing like hip hop and shit like that. Like, white people aren't the only people doing this shit.
Yeah, but see, okay, I can explain that. I've actually dug into a little bit of that. Like I said, I'm not an activist or anything like that, but I just know certain things when it comes to the culture, and that's because since they're a minority, it's like okay. people can accept that they're accepting it as well. Like, cultural influences on each other. I don't know how Korea feels about us taking their shit. Like, if how you got some white girls that are like trying to be Korea boos and shit, doing the makeup and everything like that, the dances.
I mean, if that's anything, they can consider that to be whitewashing too.
That, yeah. And like I said, I don't know how they feel. I don't know about that, but I can tell you that us, like, being black and them taking influence from us, it's different from a white person taking it and making it their own spin. So, like, that's the reason why people are getting mad. And I don't mean to make this thing about race, but
honestly, the core of like the issue is kind of that though. Like, it is about race. Like, it is what it is. Otherwise, people wouldn't be upset about it.
It's because, like, you're with that, like, if use my same analogy, right? You're taking a small pool and putting it into another small pool. Like, Koreas or Asians or whatever you want to call them. It's different. It's different. It's dope in this regard. You ask any of the hip hop artists, they look at K-pop or these hip hop influences in Korea, and they say, "Oh, that's dope." But how Post Malone got judged off the break is it's completely different. It's like I don't know how to explain it.
I get what you're saying, but then it's like at the same time you got to look at the history with that. Like, Post Malone, he didn't start in hip hop, right? Like, hip hop. I kind of feel like
the sun.
I feel like it's so hypocritical because it's like people get mad at certain people for trying to enter a specific type of the culture, but with Post Malone, they accepted it. Like, they were cool with him doing it. You know what I mean? Which is, I don't know. It is what it is. Like, it's literally a coin thing, right? So it's like on one side of the coin, on heads, they're cool with Post Malone entering hip hop with the art that he's creating. But on the flip side of that, when the whole Iggy Azalea thing happened, they weren't trying to have that. You know what I mean? They shut that shit down, like, as it started to kind of fly a little bit. Like, they shut it down immediately.
That's how she was executed.
You know what I mean? I guess, but Post Malone, in my personal opinion, I feel like he's a culture vulture. Because he started off as a pop artist and failed. Shit didn't work. Then he was a country artist and failed. It didn't work. So it's like one of those things where it's like, I want to be in all these different genres, but it's just not working for me. Fuck it. I guess I'll do hip hop. And hip hop accepted him. You know what I mean? And they're cool with it now. You know.
When White Iverson dropped, that shit was hot. I didn't know who it was. I didn't care. That
Oh
shit
my
was
God.
hot.
I feel like the art style for what hip hop is now is so easily manipulatable that honestly anybody can get into it. Though we can have
Yeah, look at our artists now. Like they're
Yeah.
not even a majority black
yeah
anymore.
we can have a Hindu fucking Tupac come out and he'll probably pop off, you know. But nah, I agree with you with that. A lot of the hot artists at the moment is probably 50-50. Cause like you got a lot of white artists.
Yeah,
I'm saying
in hip
Post
hop.
Malone. I'm saying G-Eazy. I'm saying I'm considering Logic. White
Yeah, yeah.
rappers, yeah, like you know what I mean. You got a lot of white rappers, and then it's like on the other side of that is you could probably name just as many African American
Yeah.
artists too. But yeah, I don't know, man. I feel like people are overreacting with all of it. I feel like because certain people are doing it, people are getting upset at certain people, whereas other people they would be fine with it and all that. But it's not just a race thing, because I feel like people get offended off of everything. People just naturally get upset because they feel like it. I don't know. It's kind of crazy that it's gotten to this level over a video game character. That's kind of nuts to me. But I guess people are adamant about it because it is Pokemon, and I guess a lot of people grew up with it, so from a nostalgia standpoint, it's like, okay, this is cool that we have a predominantly black female character in the game, and I guess changing the tint of the color just a little bit could set
like
somebody off.
Yeah.
But at the same time,
It away in a way.
you're right. But at the same time, it's like if the character isn't completely white, it's still like brown or tan or whatever. That's still black. That's like saying that light-skinned people aren't black people. That's not. If you go to take an SAT, there isn't going to be a bubble on there that says light skin. That's not a thing. That shit gonna say black. Like, it is what it is. Like, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Now, granted, don't say that, like, no racist. Don't say that to a light skinned person, because they're gonna be like, you know what I mean? Like that's this whole can of worms there. But it's not a separate race. It's the same thing. So you know what I mean? I don't know. I don't see the big deal about it. I personally don't fuck with Pokemon anyway, so I didn't care regardless, but I feel like people are overreacting to it, and I feel like because people overreacted to it, people, like, the level of trolling has gotten way worse, because it's like, oh, well, people don't like this whitewashing shit, let's actually make the character white. Like, now you got all these artists, like bleaching the skin of this character just to set people off and get a reaction, whereas if people didn't overreact to it in the first place, it wouldn't have even got here.
But like we were talking about earlier, it's like another thing, a little bit more gasoline to add to the fire is like how many black characters are in Pokemon. So once again, it's like people.
There's a fair amount of black people in Pokemon that
How
are
many?
not.
They're
They're
not supporting roles or
Yeah, about to say, I had this conversation with EJ earlier, and I was like, it's kind of hard with Pokemon because they don't really, because it's a kids game, a kids show, they don't really clarify ethnicity in it anyway. So it's like, yeah, we talk about black people in Pokemon, the first thing that comes to mind is Brock. Is Brock actually black? We don't know what
I mean,
he is.
you got the
brown.
black chick from from Sun and Moon. She literally just dropped like the last iteration.
What ethnicity is Ash? Like, what is he?
Japanese.
Is it how? Okay, what clues do we have to know that he's Japanese?
I mean, let's be
Outside of the
honest.
eyes. You're gonna say the eyes?
Most
Like-
most anime characters that straight up come from Japan, they just kind of been stuck as Japanese as nationality wise. But I mean, yeah, when you look at Ash, he doesn't look Japanese. He just looks like any other random white kid.
It's like a cartoon character, man. Like, I don't know.
I mean, yeah. But I mean, if you were talking at a racial aspect of the game, you can't just say he's a cartoon character. It's not a race. Like, you gotta give him a race.
I mean, Nintendo's gonna have to say something. Like I don't know.
They're gonna call him Japanese.
This is why I respect Blizzard, because they let it all out. They're like, okay, this person's this.
Hey, you see, I'm 50-50 with that, because that's what I don't respect about Blizzard. Because I feel like Blizzard does extra. You know what I mean? They're like,
No,
yeah,
they're
this
only going
character's this,
LGBT.
but not only that, but he's also gay. And
Yeah,
it's like why do I need to know that a fuck, something that doesn't really exist. Like, I don't need to know their sexual preferences. I'm just trying to play the game.
No, they
Like,
want you
you know, if that makes sense. I mean, to be fair, okay, like, to be fair, I kind of feel like the direction that Nintendo is going, they kind of want us to do that to these Pokemon characters.
Oh, yeah.
But they're definitely preteens. Why are they looking like why are they over sexualizing preteens? What is going on in Nintendo? And
See,
it's not.
Then you're gonna get the people that have already done that. Like they've already said that.
Right.
They're like, oh, they look, over sexualized. So now they're changing the art
Right.
of like what was designed. It was like with Nessa, they were like, oh,
They're gonna give her pants.
yeah, we gave her leggings, and everyone's
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
she's
put
in a
pants on
fucking
her.
bathing suit. She's literally a water gym leader. She needs a bathing suit, to get in the water. And they're like, no, we're gonna give her a fucking full on wetsuit. I'm like, what?
That's what's up. Put a snorkel on her and flip.
They already did that. I almost want to find that photo.
That's what's up.
Hold on, what?
But
Yeah,
it's
they,
not.
They drew in her
supposed
scuba.
to
They drew in her scuba suit.
Right.
No way.
Yeah.
But it's not just a Pokemon thing. If you look at like the new Zelda, right? So like Zelda over sexualized. Princess Peach has gotten slightly more sexy over the years. Like, you know what I mean? It's not just it's like a Nintendo thing. Like they low key want us to fuck these characters, bro. Like that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get us to do it. It's not possible, but they're trying.
They can print her out.
That shit.
Get that pillow. Start raping that dude.
Oh my god. That shit is crazy. Son, while I was playing Pokemon, like, you know what I mean? You just like battling the monsters and shit. These junks, they got them coming out here with like booty shorts on and like their fucking stomachs out and like little titties. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, it's nuts.
A little bit.
It's actually nuts, yo. Like, it's fucking crazy. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. But I don't know. I guess it's cool to add quote unquote culture to your game, but when you do that, it adds this element to it. Like, it's gonna cause these arguments, like, with these different communities of people. Like, unfortunately, that is part of it. I don't think anybody. Actually, no, I take that back. There were definitely people offended by it. I, for one, loved the Cole Train from Gears of War. That character was fucking awesome. But a lot of people were upset about it because they thought that he was a belligerent, like, representation of the African
A racial stereotype.
Yeah, but to be fair, the dude that plays the character, like, he was a former football player. That's how he acts. He literally acts the same way. So that's not even being racist. Like, that's him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. I'm trying to think. There aren't really many other stereotypical characters. Like, I gave EJ a couple examples of African American characters in games. I wouldn't say that Sergeant Johnson from Halo is a stereotypical character. Like, what does he do that, is stereotypical to what black people do? He didn't really do anything. Just like a sergeant. I don't know. And then I was talking about CJ from San Andreas, but it's like in the hood, so it's not stereotypical. Like, it's like, I don't know. I kind of feel like when it comes to games,
Oh my god.
I kind of feel like it's a hard argument because they don't really do it there. Now, in shows, anime, yes, there's definitely stereotypes. There are definitely stereotypes.
Okay, hold on. What about this new character? Well, he's not new because he's in the manga, but
Okay.
so in the new One Punch Man season.
Hey, you
I'm
talking about my boy?
Okay, hold on. What character?
this motherfucker's name is Black Luster.
Yes.
All right, hold on.
I love him.
I gotta go.
Honestly, that's fine with me.
Oh my
I love him, bro.
Oh, yeah, it's honestly when he came up on the screen, I was like, "Yikes!" That's
That must be an
season one,
anime
too.
character.
he's in the manga. He's not bad. Like, he looks like a normal
Are you
person.
serious?
Son,
Yeah, but and then in the anime they just like went OD.
I gotta
Like,
put
here,
this-
I'll
I
post
gotta
it in
put
the.
I'll put it on the stream.
Because the only
I'm gonna do it.
black dude I can think of is
Put him on the street.
I'm gonna do a
only
stream.
black dude I can think of is the S rank dude.
Yeah,
Super
freaking
alloy.
Esri. Yeah. Oh no,
alloy.
this dude is literally like
What the fuck?
take like every racial like stereotype for like a black guy, like being buff and having like big ass nose and just being dark as shit, and then that's what they made as this character. But they made him like super dark. It's wild. But then in the manga, he's like normal looking.
Not really, but
I
I
mean,
get what you're saying.
at least in that, like he looks like okay. In this, they in the anime, they like legitimately drew my man's like Nightshade.
I mean, it's kind of because he was in the dark room, like his first appearance in season 2. But
So,
I get what you're saying.
son, do you see the picture I have on stream right now, bro? This is the
Hold on.
light. This is the light, dog.
Oh yeah, that's the super alloy dude. That the dark alloy dude.
Dude, for-
Yeah,
Geno-
he actually looks fine in the manga. I don't
Oh.
the anime. They looking a little. He looking a little crazy in
Well,
the.
crusty.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he looking a
no,
little
yeah,
dark. But
it's
no,
a-
in the manga, he actually looks alright.
No, Kyle, it's that first picture all the way up in the top left.
Yeah, I know. No, I had it up first. Yeah, like he's definitely looking a little crispy, bro.
Yeah.
I was just
It
saying.
might be
Hey,
that might be the light in that room.
Look at
Well,
That spot that they're in is like a little dark.
Yeah,
leaving room.
I don't know. Well, I'll have to.
Why
I don't,
is
is the
his-
new episode?
I
out?
appreciate
Actually,
he's
don't
an S-class hero though. That's
why is his name Blackluster?
you know
know. Why
why.
not?
That's the superhero name. That's part of the superhero names, like Super Alloy, Dark Luster, or Black Luster, or some shit like
I'm
that.
sure-
Yeah,
Triggered.
like Blackluster Soldier.
I just know him by
It's
Super
not,
Alloy
though.
because they all just call him Super
Okay.
Alloy.
They call him Blackluster, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, that's godlike.
what the
Oh
fuck?
my goodness.
How did
Hold
I
on.
miss this? How did I miss this? When did this happen?
Last week? This
3
week?
years ago.
This is
Yeah.
godlike.
Well, the manga, yeah.
Yeah, he'd been around for a minute.
So, all right,
Yeah.
all right. So let's do a comparison, right? So you see on stream, this is the anime representation of this character. This is the manga. There is a clear difference. So, like, I'm just saying, there is a clear difference.
The photo next to it's a better one. Oh,
it's
show me
still,
if it-
it's still pretty different.
yeah, that's what I was
mean,
saying. He
it's-
looks
it's
like
drawn the same, but the tint.
yeah, like Greg said, it might just be the lighting in the room.
Yeah, because that
But-
room that they're in, it's like a meeting room, and it's like
Yeah,
dark.
it's OD
so
dark in there,
Sure.
but
It legit be
even,
dark in that
yeah,
room.
even then, it's still like, come on, yeah, like
All right,
you
let's-
were drawing
all
this and
right,
you're
so,
like,
all
oh,
right,
is
let's
that a
not,
good idea?
okay. So let's say I'm colorblind, right? You know what I can still see? I can see the nose. I can see the lips. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I'm just saying,
Eyes,
man.
that's about it. A whole
Dude,
face.
Why this dude got thick ass eyebrows, man? Shit is crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. I told you, it's like in anime it's worse. Like it's clearly stereotypical. Clearly. Games not so much. Not so much with games. Yeah, not so much with games. But with
I feel like some animes get it right. This some of them.
some go
I mean, some of them
mega
did.
overboard.
Some of them did. You fucking well, you got Bleach with Yoruchi, and then you got fucking Michiko and Hachin. That whole anime was actually really good.
That was good.
You're the
That was a good
weakest.
representation of some black.
Oh, hey,
Black
you want to see,
females.
you want to see
She was fan.
a mildly racist character? Hold on, I got this. Bunta.
I kind of feel like Jinx is a racist character. Jinx is definitely a racist character. Pokemon.
Yeah, that. I mean, before they changed.
Yeah, the original.
That shit. Come on, man. Come on, Japan. Seriously.
Mr. Popo? Are you kidding me?
No, that's okay.
Yeah, Mr. Popo was the homie.
Y'all crazy.
Sing Mr. Popo, dog.
Yeah, I posted in the Discord, Kyle.
My man said, Popo, Popo.
You won't say his name. What is he, a Pokemon?
I wish I could find a full body picture of this dude. My man's was like OD, like he was crazy.
Dude look like Murdoch.
He's basically oh, here we go. This might be better.
He look like Murdoch.
Oh, can I not click it? Nope. Damn. Yeah, he's supposed to be like big as shit. He's in the manga. He's like 400 something pounds. And he's just like this big, just like big ass black dude. And then when he wants to get serious, he gets ripped as shit. He be looking like Black Luster when he gets buff.
Hey, put that in there, Kyle.
All right, I got you. Let me see.
Man, this new Google Images is making me mad.
Oh shit! All right. Open. Doop. All right, got it. This is from Dragon Ball.
Yes.
Holy shit! When did this happen?
80s, man.
Yeah.
Oh, good time period.
All right, there you go. There you go, buddy. Look at the lips. Like, what? Why is son? Why? Yo, come on, man. Like, come on, bro.
Toriyama was on some shit.
Oh my god, son.
It's not just Toriyama, it's fucking the dude who made Black
That
West.
shit, son, man. I don't. All right, look. It's a stereotype, bro. It is definitely a stereotype.
Hey,
Yes,
EJ.
there are some people of ethnic descent that have lips, okay? But it's not everybody, man. Like, this shit is crazy, man. It's fucking crazy. Fucking big ass, like, his lip is like a fucking donut, dog. Like, what the fuck, yo? Like, Jesus, man. Like,
Oh my
look at
god.
that shit, man. Come on, dog.
Y'all remember Looney Tunes when they were on that racist shit back in the
They
70s?
were pretty fucking racist.
Oh,
That was
the
like
the WB frog.
Well, nah, this is before that. But that was low key kind of all cartoons. Cartoons are really fucked up back in the day.
I'm slaying pulling up WB Frog right now.
Racist ass frog.
Y'all want to talk about Usopp?
Yeah, lips. Like, bro, come on, man. Like, this shit's crazy, man. I don't get it, man. I don't fucking get it. Like, it's fucking crazy.
Shouts to the fucking WB Frog, man. That motherfucker.
Uh,
Hello, my baby.
That shit is nuts, yo. Couldn't stand that frog, man. Racist frog, yo.
I will say nothing beats Chuck singing that joint at Taco Bell at 3:00 in the morning.
Yeah, that shit was kind of OD. But what was I gonna say? I had a way to get us because we kind of got derailed, but it's fine. Like, it was a good derailment. It was worth it. Yeah, but like what we're seeing with like that shit, right? That isn't anything remotely close to like the Nessa thing. Like, that character, that shit is tame. It's so tame. People are idiots. That's what's causing this, and it's also making it worse. You know, if people stop reacting to it, it would go away. But because people are reacting to it, it's here to stay. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is.
Sad face.
Yeah, it's like me, I don't know, man. It's like me rallying to do Final Fantasy VII Remake artwork, and I make Cloud black. Like, you know what I mean? Nobody's gonna get fucking upset about that.
No.
Or if I make Sephiroth black. That's actually godlike. That's a good picture.
But we already have a
Like-
Black Sephiroth.
Oh, you talking about Spencer Roth?
Spencer
I mean, I got a fucking metal arm, bro. You got a whole bionic arm, bro. That's what's up.
Oh my god.
Can somebody find a picture of that? Can somebody find the Spencer Roth picture? It's like
That would be more of Greg's alley.
somebody. It's got to be somewhere, dog. It's out there. I still need to find fucking the Two-Face joint. Where is that?
PJ's wedding?
Nah, it wasn't at PJ's wedding. Nah, it was Tristan's wedding.
Oh, it's just oh.
Yeah, Needle Crush.
I can find that real quick. Hold on.
Please find. Yo, I'm gonna need to see Two-Face. It's been so long, bro. I gotta see him. I gotta say what's up to the homie. Yo. Oh! What the hell, son? This looks like Steve Buscemi, bro. Like, hold on, man.
So is it
I'll
racist
put it
if
on
we drew
stream.
Steve
I'll put it on
Buscemi?
stream. I'll put it on stream. This looks like Steve Buscemi, man. It looks just like him.
Alright, we got albums.
Except,
We got
like-
wedding.
Except like pigmentation to the max. Like, it looks like Steve Buscemi or like LK. Like, it looks a little like LK.
We start cosplay.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, this dude has so many photos.
Oh my god, bro. I have to turn my monitor off, man. I gotta close my eyes. I
Yeah.
can't look
Nope.
at this. I can't look at this shit, man. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this, so I don't fuck. It's on both monitors. God. Like,
That shit's on the stream now?
I don't think I'll be able to take it off, man. I want to look at him. I'm gonna laugh.
Holy shit.
It just reminds me of Steve Buscemi and okay, it looks just like him. Oh my god.
When the fuck did this dude get married?
That's a long time ago. That's a long time ago, yo. I gotta get this dude out of here, man. Fuck.
I can't with these photos, man.
Oh shit. Oh man. It's just getting bad.
I actually know this dude. Holy
Vortex.
shit.
Are you talking about
No.
the Sephiroth dude?
No, the Sephiroth in this one.
That is terrible. That is really bad.
We got Otakon pictures. Damn, dude, I got a picture
So
of Black Flame
really,
in here.
You really don't. That was bad. You really don't want me to do a segment on
Bad cosplay.
Yeah. I feel.
Motherfuckers breakdancing and shit.
What the fuck is that? Yo. Whitewashed.
Oh, damn it. Where did they go, man? I think they're gone.
I have not looked at my computer screen again.
Yo, Kyle, over that joint.
I can't
Cool,
look,
we gotta take that. You gotta get that off. I looked away because I'm busy looking for Two-Face,
Oh, fuck.
and I turn around and that's what I see.
Son, if I look at the screen again, I'm gonna die, dog. I'm gonna die.
Oh, I thought I just found an
Holy
age-old
shit.
picture of Gregory, but
Oh
it wasn't.
my God. All right, so you want to talk about how it's okay for we want to talk about how it's okay for us to do this? Like, why is this okay? Why is this okay? Holy shit. Yo, is that Kira, bro? Like, the emo.
Kira Queen?
Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh, that was good. I was not ready for that. I'm handling like you.
I'm still looking, but that was like the first thing I saw. I was like, what the hell is this?
I found it.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need that. Please, please let me get that. Like, I'm gonna need that. Oh my god, it's been so long. Get that shit out of here, EJ. God damn.
It's trash.
Yeah, definitely. Yo, Two-Face! Let's go. Yeah! I told you, man! I told you! Let's go! Let's fucking go, man! I told you, man! Fucking Two-Face! Let's go! EJ thought I was lying! You thought I was lying, dog! You thought I was fucking lying, man!
Fuck,
Fucking
bro.
Harvey Dent, dog! Let's go! Oh,
More
my
like a Harvey
goodness,
Bent.
man.
He got like Ebola on his face.
Fucking Harvey Dent, dog!
Dog, I actually had to look for that. That was kind of hard.
Woo! Now that shit's here forever. Ain't
Damn,
gonna
I got like
go.
my own personal like little spotlight over here.
Oh, God damn. Oh, what a strong segment, man. We should talk about fucking racism more often. Like, it's great.
A
Holy
weekly
shit,
topic.
man. We're gonna have a whole segment every week just based upon racism.
He said,
Yeah, the world is
said
more
racism. It said racism in this week's news.
It's crazy. Holy shit, man. Thank you, Nessa. Thank you for breaking this upon us. We want to talk about how everybody forgot about the assistant chick the moment they came out with this
Yep.
swimsuit chick or
Nobody
whatever.
said shit about that bitch.
It's
after.
crazy. I'm trying to think who they're gonna add next. They're gonna add like a Hindu, like a.
Oh my
like
jeez!
a,
They gotta add
fucking-
the straight elephant.
yeah, like a Thai Pokemon trainer or some shit, and they're gonna put her in like I don't know.
I had to
Like-
stop drinking before you said anything.
Hey,
and
Nick.
put her in like a see-through robe or some shit.
Follow up.
What do you want? Yeah,
Follow up.
hey.
Hey.
They're gonna over-sexualize her. Like, I don't know. That's just nuts. Shouts to Pokemon. Like, shouts to fucking Pokemon.
It's all good. If you want to play, you can just go down and play it on EJ Switch. Because you know he's gonna get it.
I'm not getting that shit.
He is definitely about to
I
get
haven't
it.
played Pokemon since Diamond and Pearl, bro.
That's a damn lie.
What is this picture?
Oh, you talking about Two-Face?
No,
Will you leave
Oh,
him alone?
are you talking about the one above it?
no.
The one that Greg posted?
The white face?
Yo, my man slipped in some chalk, bro. Stanjo said, like, he was just on this dude, man. Holy shit. I actually could not post that to the stream. I'm afraid I might actually get banned for that photo. Like, I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm gonna leave Two-Face alone. That's a little bit too powerful for the internet. We can't have that out there.
Oh shit, where's
Not yet.
where is this joint at? Hold on.
Not yet.
Oh, did I lose it? Oh. I had a good one. Open file location. Here it is. Put that up.
That's actually really strong. That's good. That's a really good photo. I'm proud of this. A man dude on the left looks like Denzel Washington.
I mean, that's what they put in when everyone was they thought Emperor Outworld was fake. They started posting that joint in the Facebook group.
People are trolls, man.
It's great.
People are fucking trolls. Aren't you guys excited? Marvel 3 is officially a side tournament and we'll get a stream for Evo.
Hell yeah.
Shout outs to the homie Angelic holding down the Marvel community. My man about to fall asleep. Just like, damn.
Can you put this one up, Kyle?
Yeah, I can actually post that.
Is that me?
That's definitely you.
No, don't put that up.
Eating some floor.
I mean,
Is that before or after I threw up?
that's
Eating
before.
some dude.
Okay,
That was probably like a good 10 minutes.
Yeah. Eating some dirt.
it's that dude playing stuff on his computer, man. Who was that?
You invited him.
I did not.
You
I
did.
don't know
Son,
who that
nobody knew that guy but you. You invited that guy.
That was your homie.
Ah. Yeah, so a couple years ago, EJ threw a New Year's party, and it was supposed to be like friends and family and shit. So like majority of us, I will say to a T, knew each other, and then a random showed up, like some random guy for the podcast.
He brought a game
But-
system.
My man brought a whole laptop and was like, "Yeah, I'll try to play some NES games." I said,
No.
"Oh, what?"
Like nobody's trying to do that. Like, why are you here?
Yeah, no, we're like having a discussion about EJ's lugs, and my man came over and said, "You know, lugs are pretty nice," and then just like walked off.
We're like, who is this guy, man? Like, who the fuck was that?
It was something.
That shit's crazy. That's just nuts, bro.
Shahoo!
Shout outs to house parties. Like,
The hidden memories.
it's crazy. We're gonna have to redo it. We're gonna have to do another New Year's party and just invite one random person. Like,
I'm about to invite Flux.
try to run it back.
Stop.
You trying to ruin the party? Like I'm good on that.
It's gonna
As
be
long as
great.
they're not going into the fridge talking about, oh, yeah, y'all got Red Bulls? He said,
He said, "Oh, you got Step Mania on here?" Said,
He's-
"Can I play?"
My man start touching shit, starts making food.
It's
like
like,
in the
can I
refrigerator.
can I play Butterfly on this?
I'm like, what are you doing, man? My man start making a meal. He's like, oh, you guys got leftovers? What? Why are you in the refrigerator, man? Like,
he said, damn, y'all got that good microwave.
that picture actually reminds me of something, dog. I saw a freaking couple on Capitol Hill the other day that were literally "Make America Great Again" out, dog. They had the sweatshirt, the hat, they had,
MAGA.
like it was kind of nuts. And I was just like, all right,
That photo showed up in my freaking recommends. It was like, "Hey, you might like this because you like this character." I was like, "This is I don't want this," but I downloaded it anyway.
I feel like
It
you
was funny.
do. Like,
It was kind of funny.
this is great. I kind of need to make sure I get one of those hats before he does not make it back in office again, and they're kind of extinct. They're gonna be worth money someday. Should probably get like a box of them.
I mean, I'm about to get one of those fake MAGA shirts, but this joint says it literally says, "Mexicans always get across."
That's OD.
I was like, wow, that is really strong.
That's actually kind of wild. I'm trying to think. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that I didn't fuck around and buy a box of those hats before. I could have threw a tournament and then gave it out as prizes. Like, you know, if you win the tournament, you get a MAGA hat.
Christ.
But I just don't tell them about it.
I would have entered.
You definitely would have entered.
No, I don't say what the prize is. Just be like, yeah, there's a special prize if you win the tournament. You win the tournament, you get a MAGA hat. I'm not gonna say it to you. I'm just gonna hand it to you, like when you win.
And so you said you gotta put it on and take your top 30 placing photo.
Right. Say, here you go, buddy. That's what's up. Whew. Oh shit. Thank you for this block of racism, Nessa. I appreciated it. Anyway, I think we're good on that. I think we've established that it's a slippery slope with that situation, and that it is partially people overreacting, and at the same time, it is kind of extreme for people to change the original art or something. I'll tell you something that's worse than that, though. Saw a post on Twitter earlier this week where a YouTuber literally copied somebody else's art and then started selling it on t-shirts.
That is good.
They literally like changed the hairstyle and then just started selling it. It was like the same art though. Fucking the last 6ix9ine album, he did the same thing. He stole somebody's art and then like made the fucking Adventure Time shit and then put it out as his artwork, his album cover artwork. Shit's crazy though, but that's America. I mean, I can understand people getting mad about it. Well, if they're making money off of it, yes, there's definitely means to get mad about it. But there are people. Why are there two of them? Anyway, if people, all right. So me and EJ had this conversation a while ago, right? So the dude, LTL, the Ruby Gordo player, whatever, he commissioned somebody to make artwork for him of Gordo. It was kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics. It looked like that type of art style, and it was Gordo, right? And he used it as his avatar. So if you go on Discord and you find LTL, it's the little Gordo face or whatever, right? The artist that he commissioned to make the art posted it on Twitter, so it's out there. You know what I mean? And somebody else in the same Discord copied the art, like saved it, and then made it their avatar. And he got upset about it because he was like, you know, why are you using this artwork? I paid for this. Do you guys feel like he's warranted in being upset about that?
Yeah, I saw that whole post and I was reading about it. And I don't know. I guess in that regard, if the artist is going to put it out there, you kind of, you know, you kind of, like I say, it's kind of hard to say because he did pay for it. But if the
Right.
artist put it out there
It's
for people
out
to,
there.
yeah, it's kind of out there for people to kind of use. However, I mean, yeah, you pay for the artwork, so that means you have the original copy of like the files, and you have a probably non-watermark version of it, which is pretty much what you kind of paid for on top of him doing the art for you. But if he's putting it out there on his Twitter,
Right.
then you kind of can't really police it
That's
in that regard.
That's literally the same thing I said. Once something's out on the internet, it's free for grabs.
Yeah,
Like,
it's especially if it's coming from the artist itself. Like,
right.
you can't
know
do
what I
anything
mean?
about that.
Yeah, it'd be kind of different if like LTL was the only person that had it.
Right.
The dude went to his page and then took it that way. Then like, yeah, I could understand the justification of him getting upset about it. But because the physical artist put it out there, I don't feel like he has a reason to be mad. And
Right.
my advice to him is, if it's something that you would get upset about by somebody copying or taking the art for themselves, then it should have been watermarked with like your handle or some shit on it.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
That's a much different story. But honestly, I agree with Greg 100% on that.
Basically,
Yeah, once that shit's out there, it's out there, bro. Like, when you do specific commissions, like, if you're not watermarking it and the artist reposted it, it is what it is. Like,
That's
I
it.
commissioned somebody for my stick art, and the dude, like, I paid for whatever. Mind you, my handle's on the artwork anyway, so it's whatever. But the dude that made the artwork for me, he actually asked me, like, after he made it, shit, he was like, yeah, do you mind if I post this onto my Twitter, because I post a lot of my art and all that, you know, to promote myself. And I'm like, cool, do it, dude. If I went to a tournament and somebody had my artwork on their stick, I wouldn't be mad because it's just my fucking name on it. Like it is
I mean,
what it is. Like
you know what that means, right?
what's up?
You can take their stick.
Really?
He said it's
Yeah,
mine.
he can just take it because it has your name on it.
Said,
How are they gonna
"You're
prove
right.
it's not there,
You're right."
not yours?
Said, give me this shit.
Yeah, so this is actually mine.
I'm gonna
Thanks.
need that.
said, hey, what are you doing, buddy?
He said, "Oh yeah, my name's on it. Sorry,
This is mine.
I'm gonna need that."
That's pretty ridiculous if somebody did that, but I understand.
Yeah, but the dude that that actually did it, right? The dude that retook or whatever you want to call it, who used the avatar, after LTO got upset about it, the dude was like, "Yo, real talk. Instead of blowing up, if you just said something to me, I would have took it down." Like the dude was actually pretty cool. Like he was actually pretty cool about it, but he was like irate. Like he was.
They
Upset,
made it seem like he was
you
the
know?
biggest asshole on earth.
Right, you know what I mean? That's my thing. A lot of stuff that happens out here can be solved with communication. People do not know how to fucking communicate.
Yeah, everyone. I think now everyone's quirk is to just be negative.
Just get
So
upset about something.
yeah, like no one really wants to talk things out. Everyone wants to be negative and make a big scene about things.
Real piss baby hours.
Real cloud hours.
No, okay.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's like, yeah, we're just gonna get mad and it'd be whatever instead of like talking with people. Not everybody out there is an asshole, just a majority of people.
75%.
Yeah, but that other 25%, you guys are about to be banned for saving my pictures, man.
Oh, there's two of them.
Nah, I looked at the one that you DM'd me, man. Anyway, yeah, I don't know. If it's out there, like, it is what it is. It is what it is, especially if the artist is posting it. Now, what I don't like that's different, right? Let's say that same guy, instead of using it as his avatar for Discord, which doesn't fucking matter, like it is what it is, it's just an avatar. If that same guy took the artwork of Gordo, posted it on Twitter or Instagram and made it seem like he made it, and then was getting likes and retweets and shit that way, I don't like that.
That's different.
You should always credit the artist for that. That's stealing, you know, because now it's like you're impersonating it as if you did it. You're physically stealing at that point. But a lot of times when I see artwork that I think is cool, I'll either retweet it or I'll subtweet it, so that way the person that made the artwork gets credit for it. I do that. But I don't fucking take the entire image, save it, and then post it, repost it, and then be like, yeah, say some shit about it, and all that, make people think that I made it or whatever. You know, that's fucked up.
He said,
I don't like that. You'd be surprised. A lot of people do it. A lot of people do it. Like, it's an epidemic, like, in the artist community. It's bad, man. Like,
Honestly, the art community is just pretty cancer
It's
when it
pretty-
comes to social media.
It's pretty cancer. It might just be communities in general. Communities are pretty fucking toxic.
Pretty much.
Can't we all just get along? That's a good picture. I have that picture. That was a good day.
That was a
This
brilliant.
This shit
20,
wasn't even
yeah.
that long ago. When did this happen?
That was
2000.
years, bro. That was,
That was
I was
like
about to say,
13.
you look like a
13,
baby, bro.
14.
You look like an entire baby.
like you have a
in this
gear
photo.
2 on.
Son.
That's how you know.
EJ don't even have a watch on.
Hey, I do.
He doesn't watch
Right
on.
there.
I can see it. Son,
That's crazy.
I look like the fucking Sam. I don't age, man. Like,
Black don't.
but you, man, it looks like you've like it's been like 10 years or some shit. Like when I look at you in this photo, man, that's just crazy. Like I
Fresh
look the
fresh
fucking
face,
same.
EJ.
Yeah.
Shit, that's how I felt. I shaved the other day and I was like, damn. I was like, I just like de-aged like a good like 5 years
Yeah, I don't.
in my mind.
You look
that-
like commentary at the fucking Hard Rock, Nick.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fucking hard times.
Hard times.
Yeah, that's why I don't shave. If I shave, I legit look like a Gerber baby. Like it's disgusting. Like
Yeah,
I
look-
actually like fucked
rough.
my mustache up one time, and I had to shave all my facial hair off because of it. I went into work, and people were like, "Who the fuck are you?" And I was like, you know, it's
So
me."
yeah, I work here.
Oh, you know what? Story time. I'm sorry to go off on a tangent. We only got 10 minutes left in the episode anyway. So, my company that I work for is Tropicana. Like, it's Tropicana Juices, whatever, right? We're underneath the PepsiCo. It's whatever. We, as a company, own Naked Juice. Like, it's a thing. We sell them. So, on our trucks, there's, like, the graphic and shit. It's got, like, Naked Juice bottles and shit. Like, it's whatever, right? And on our uniforms, it'll say, like, Naked. Like, on the side, right? So, I go to this fucking stop, and the normal security guard that's there to check us in isn't there. It's some dude or whatever, right? So I come up to him and I'm like, yo, you want to like, check the van and all that so I can pull in or whatever. And he's looking at me and he's like, is there any way you could take the product out and walk it in? I was like, I can, but I usually park inside. He was like, yeah, because you can't park here. I was like, what do you mean? And dude is like, I got a specific list of like companies and stuff that are allowed to park here. And I don't see Naked on here. I was like, it's probably underneath the Tropicana. Is Tropicana on there? He's like, yeah, it is, but you're driving a Naked truck. And I look at him, and I'm like thinking that he's like fucking with me. I'm like, if you look at the DOT tag at the bottom of the truck, it says Tropicana. And he's like, yeah, it does. But the truck says Naked. And I'm like really confused, right? And I'm like, are you serious right now? And he's like, yeah. And then he points at my shirt, and he's like, yeah, your uniform says Naked too. And now I'm like really thinking he's fucking with me. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. And I look at him again, and we just like make eye contact and stare at each other for like a good like 60 seconds. We just like nobody said anything, cause like it was like 50% of my mind was like tight, and then the other 50% of my mind was like, is this dude fucking with me? Like I honestly didn't know. So it was like one smart comment away from me like popping off on him. Like it was really close. And so yeah, like 60 seconds goes by. And I'm like, do I need to make a phone call or something? We gonna have a problem? And he's just like, who usually checks you in or whatever? I'm like, it's a a black chick. She's got the braids or whatever. He's like, oh yeah. I was like, yeah, I come here every fucking Tuesday. He's like, yeah, well, I work here Wednesday through Friday. So yeah, I was like, yeah, so that's why you've never fucking seen me before. And he was like, yeah, well, you good. You can come in here. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is like 30 minutes. 30 minutes of this. Like, I'm just out here conversating with this guy, man. Fucking crazy, bro. Oh my god. It's so fucking stupid, yo. So I proceeded to get to work, like back to the office and shit in the afternoon, and I'm like, I go to my manager, and I'm like, yeah, so we're gonna have to use some of the budget this month to rebrand all the trucks to make sure it has fucking Tropicana graphics on it, because apparently people aren't gonna let you in the fucking loading dock if it doesn't say Tropicana on it.
That's sad they gotta drop money on that.
We're not doing that. It was a joke. Like I was me being sarcastic.
Yeah, it was making a joke.
That shit was fucking stupid.
Hey man, you gotta do what you gotta do to not get stopped.
That dude was fucking triggering me, man. Like I was like, are you fucking with me? Like, are you? You know what I mean? Like,
was it a white guy?
No, it was a black guy. Like, it was a black guy, man.
No.
Yeah, this dude. I'm looking at him like, we gonna have a problem? I gotta call somebody? Like, hell, like, come on, man.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, it's just I was legit about to make some phone calls. I'm like, what is this dude doing?
You should have hit him with the. Do we have to take this outside?
We were already outside.
Oh,
like,
well.
yo,
Yeah, do we have to take this inside?
Yeah, there wasn't no need for that. Yeah, we got to take this inside. Oh, that shit's crazy, man. All right, so we got 5 minutes left in the episode after that belligerent story. Guess we could do the weekend rollout. I will actually recap from last week. Box office wise, I think this weekend, EJ told me that Child's Play comes out, I believe, this week.
A lot of this weekend, actually.
Toy Story. Yeah, Toy Story releases this weekend. I heard it was really good from a lot of.
Does Anna drop this weekend?
I think it's the 21st. Yes, I believe that drops this weekend as well.
I've never even heard of it, but I want to watch it.
Oh well, I think it's the third film for that.
Are you fucking
for that? Yeah, the first two were trash from what I heard.
Oh,
I don't know, but it's part of the like Conjuring universe. The first Conjuring was good. The second Conjuring was like meh. The Nun was trash. Fucking Annabelle was trash. Yeah, I don't know. Then they did. They did another one called like Annabelle Awakening or something like that. I heard
that's
that
this
was
one.
like that's this one. No, I think there's one more though.
There's 3.
Yeah, I think this is the third one.
I gotta. Oh my goodness.
I'm pretty sure this is the third one. Yeah, but anyway, while you're doing that, last weekend was a pretty moot point for the box office. We had Men in Black International launched, which I heard was like entertaining. Like it was like okay, but I heard it did really terrible at the box office this past weekend. And then we also had Shaft, which I also heard bombed at the box office this past weekend.
I was this close to seeing it.
Shaft. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about the film. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I just heard that like sales wise it didn't do great, which is kind of surprising because it was Father's Day weekend. But you figure, you know, most fathers,
I think they planned it like that.
right? They were trying to, I guess, capitalize on sales with that. But most fathers don't want to do shit for Father's Day. They just don't want to be fucked with, like 90% of the time. 90% of the time.
Pretty much.
They're like, you know, for Father's Day, I don't want to deal with family. Just leave me the fuck alone. Like, you know. But yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you got Toy Story, Annabelle, fucking there was something else. What else did I say? There's another film. It was 3. Oh yeah, Child's Play. So that's your box office weekend. I don't know. I heard it was good, but I don't know if I want to watch Toy Story 4.
I'm gonna wait.
I saw the third one, but I only saw it because of my old job. They had it there, so we just watched it. And that was my first time seeing it. I didn't go to the theaters to see it.
I definitely thought 3 would have been a great place to end the series. Yeah, like that was the setup to just end it. Like
Right.
they had the trilogy, everything was good. So I was kind of bummed to know that they were making a
Making a
4.
fourth one.
Yeah, I agree with that. No matter how much you love the series, it's like it has to end, or it's just gonna be lackluster.
All of us thought 3 was gonna be the end.
Yeah,
Like, I was surprised they made 3, dog. Toy Story 2 came out how many fucking years ago before 3 came out? Like, what?
I'm just glad it didn't suffer from the K8 shit, where it just comes out too late and nobody cares.
Well, that's Pixar, you know. Because
Yeah.
I can even say with like, all right, for me.
You see how long it took Incredibles 2 to come out?
I was gonna bring that
Yeah.
up. I was legit gonna bring that up. Incredibles 2 was a good movie. I don't feel like it was as great as the first one, but it wasn't a bad movie.
It was
I
good.
still have to watch it. But like
It's on Netflix, Greg.
I know, but the fact that it's taken so long to come out, I've just kind of like, you know,
Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't care
it
anymore.
kind of died.
Yeah.
Kind of died down a little bit.
Agreed.
I actually saw it in theaters. I went out and I saw it, and I
It's
was
worth
like,
it. It's
yeah,
worth your
it's
time.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I mean, it's Pixar. When Pixar has never really had a dud. You know, if anybody in here can name a dud that Pixar has come out with, yo, I couldn't.
That's kind of hard.
It's really hard.
Because there ain't one.
Yeah, they just come out with hits, man.
Oh, here come Nick.
Yeah, he's
I
trying.
think the only one I could
Go
think
ahead,
of that I
name
didn't care about was A Bug's Life. I think that was the
Inside
only one I
Out.
didn't
That
really
movie.
care
Was,
about.
that movie.
That movie was
fire.
good.
Fuck outta
What?
here.
That was a really good movie. I liked
Really?
Inside Out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually haven't seen Inside Out, but it looked like it'd be pretty cool.
It was like
Son,
okay. It wasn't
that
anything.
That chick was going through some shit in that movie, bro.
I'm hearing some sus opinions right
That
now.
shit was
Yeah, I mean,
I mean, it's Nick.
Yeah.
What you talking
Yeah,
about?
that's crazy.
I honestly thought he was gonna say Up, and I was like, Up was
Oh,
good.
no.
I would have kind of
No,
agreed with that.
I liked Up.
Up was great.
How do you like Up
Yeah.
but not Inside Out? It's like the same premise.
Definitely not.
It's like the same movie.
No.
Like,
You need some help.
Oh my goodness.
No.
It's
It's
like the
okay.
same movie, man.
No.
So then,
So
can we
what-
agree that A Bug's Life was not that strong of a Pixar movie?
A Bug's Life was whack. The only reason A Bug's Life was whack was because Ants came out on the
Ants,
same
yeah.
time. If
Literally
Ants
the only
didn't-
reason.
yeah,
I like
if
two
Ants,
mixed up sometimes.
yeah, you cannot get Bug's Life and Ants mixed.
Son,
Like,
it just
Ants-
happens.
You how?
How?
They're
One
like-
is red, the other is blue.
Right, and they're like cussing shit in Ants.
Yeah.
What?
Like Ants is literally like adults of Bug's Life.
Yeah.
And Bug's Life is for the kids.
Kids.
How they
Right.
came out at the same time too.
Yeah. That was the controversy about those two.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that shit, man.
Crazy.
I fuck with some Ants, man. Ants was good.
Yeah,
All right, all right. Was Cars good?
Cars
Yeah,
was
it was
good.
alright.
Yeah,
It
Cars
was alright.
good.
Okay.
First one was good.
Okay. All right.
The second one was definitely a cash grab, but it wasn't terrible.
All right.
I didn't.
All right.
Wasn't there a
Oh, that's
third
the
one?
Tokyo
It
one?
wasn't
There's,
third
there's
one.
definitely a third one too.
Third one just dropped
Yeah,
not too long ago.
The second
Yeah.
one, they were like spies or some shit. It was weird.
I think the second one, the problem was that at that point they rode the Mater train, so they tried to kind of like
Yeah,
ride
geared more
off of
towards
that fan
character,
service.
right?
Yeah, and it just wasn't like as good as the first one.
I mean, it took them 5 years to put out Cars 2, so.
It was wow. Fucking.
And
Pixar,
then
man.
Cars 3 came out
I've
Cars-
never seen
11,
it.
11 years later.
I've
Cars
never
3 look
seen
kind
Cars
of
3.
dark.
I've never seen it.
I forgot they even made it.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what was
I
gonna-
read the premise on it, but that shit seemed kind of dark for a Pixar movie,
film?
for a Pixar called Disney movie.
Are you kidding
It
me?
seemed kinda dark.
All the movies are dark, man.
No, but I
Like,
mean,
oh.
like considering the first two tones of Cars, it's like, kitty,
It's
kitty.
pretty
And
upbeat.
the third
Yeah,
one,
you're right. You're
yeah,
right.
third one's just like, yo, what is
Yeah,
happening?
You're right. So we gotta get a little bit more edgy because the kids nowadays they growing
Yeah.
up too fast. Growing up too fast, yo. Yeah, I don't know. Pixar puts out fire. Is what it is. I guess we can wrap it up. If that's the case. If anybody else has any piece that they wanna talk about, if not, we can wrap up this rendition of the show.
I'm good.
Yeah, that's all the movies too this weekend. I just looked it up.
I'm pretty
I
sure
mean-
after this block of films comes out, we're not gonna get shit for a while.
Yeah,
It's gonna
there's
be
not much
sad.
else coming out that's like big.
Hey, EJ, what are you doing at 10 a.m. tomorrow?
10 a.m. tomorrow. I'm gonna be right in class.
Oh, well, that sucks. Because you can go to Tyson's with me and spend 9 hours in the theater.
Wait,
And watch Toy Story 1 through 4.
that's nuts. Holy fuck.
Fuck.
Oh my goodness.
Why is that a thing? Oh,
Do they let you have breaks?
Jesus
I
Christ.
actually do not know.
What- are they
It
just-
just
are they
it just
back to
came up
back?
on my AMC thing. It was like, hey, $35 at 10 a.m. You can watch Toy Story 1 through 4.
God damn.
Jesus.
Or maybe it's 1 through 3, and then you get like an hour early off of viewing Toy Story 4 or
Man, I
something.
can barely binge shit, man. I couldn't do it.
That's a long freaking sit. And they don't even give you the recliner seats either. It's just straight
Oh hell,
straight
no.
regulars.
Sitting
Nope.
on that wood, baby.
Your ass
Rough.
gonna be hurting.
Yeah, you're gonna need to get up at a stretch mid movie.
He say, "Hey, sit down."
Hey, shut up.
You strapped in. You strapped in.
Hey man, you trying to watch the movie for 5 hours?
That shit-
9 hours.
Oh my god, the
Yeah, 9 hours.
9 hours.
I posted that joint on
mean-
Twitter. 9 hours.
To
I'm
be
good.
fair, I've done it one time. I've legit sat through and watched the entirety of the 3 Lord of the Rings films. I've done it one time.
You're nuts.
I would never do it again.
You are nuts.
I don't think
I
I've watched them since then.
I think I watched the second one in the theater and I
hours.
passed out.
Yeah. It is what it is. I did a marathon. This was like a couple years ago. I did a marathon on the Marvel films, but this was like probably halfway through the span. So at the time it was like 11 films. Now it's 22.
Yeah,
Fuck
enjoy
up with
yourself.
that. Yeah. It took us. I think it took us 3 days to get through the 11.
That's way too long.
Yeah, it was a weekend thing. But I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and end this shit. Let's go ahead and go through the shout outs and go down the list though. We can start with EJ.
Hey, Hermit _ Ernest. Follow the socials. All of them are the same.
Alright, cool. We can go ahead down to Greg.
You can follow me at Mecha Shinoni on Twitch, Twitter. I think my Instagram's the same still. It's been I think it is. It's all there. I haven't been active honestly, man. I've been on my own thing lately. So I'm still there on Twitter. People really want to like bother me. Twitch, not too much. Ain't much really that I want to stream, honestly.
It's a struggle.
I mean, it's a struggle on top of real life going on. So
Yep.
you know, it's like at times I want to stream, but then some shit happens. I'm just like, it just ruins my whole mood for the day.
That's how it goes.
So yeah, primarily right now I'm just kind of been lurking on Twitter, and that's about all I got.
Alright, we can go ahead over to Nick.
Just follow me on Twitter at Nick T Stone. Everything else is on there.
Alright, cool. And I and Master Crash MD. You're already here. Pretty much a one-stop shop. You can get to both my. I don't think you can get to my Twitter from here, but you can definitely get to the YouTube channel from here. You can subscribe to that, and you got my Twitter handle right on the screen there, so you can get to there from that as well. I am also on Tinder, so for all the Tenderonies, you know.
Are you seriously on Twitter?
I'm in there. It's more of like a joke thing though. Like I don't take it seriously because I don't think it works.
Yeah, I know the last time I tried that shit, I was like, yeah, this is definitely not working for me. So I just stopped.
I just hit that shit. I just hit that shit when I'm going to sleep.
I'll put it this way. I've had 3 conversations on it since I got back on it.
Okay.
And that's it. Like it'll legit we'll talk for a little bit and then they just disappear. Hey, so
Like leave you on read?
yeah.
That shit happens though. That's just female.
So I don't know.
I ain't making excuses for him, but that's just.
So don't say that out loud, EJ. She gonna show it from the
That's
dark.
just females.
She gonna come from the dark, bust your ass.
That's fine.
But from all of us here at Crash the Net, you know, until next week, archive upload on Friday. We will see y'all.
Ain't no tournaments this week, are there? I know CEO's next week.
That's
but we ain't got
why I don't know if this I don't consider this episode to be that boring because we actually did talk about some interesting shit on it. But that's why it's kind of hard to make topics because nothing is fucking going on.
Could have talked about Damn, I didn't think about it till now. Could have talked about whatever. We'll just save it till next week.
We could do that. But yeah, like it's been a little slow. It's the dog days of summer, man.
Could have talked about E3 and how that was. But did y'all talk about that last week?
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
that's probably why.
Yeah, last week's podcast was dominated by E3.
Yeah,
but
that's probably a good reason why I skipped out then, because E3 was kind of whack for me.
Not this weekend, but it's next weekend CEO.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll probably have a lot more to talk about next weekend. Like it's actually starting to ramp up. Like
yeah, this is kind of the final call down of the FGC season.
Oh shit! We'll definitely have stuff. Yeah, Samurai Showdown drops on Friday.
Samurai Showdown drops Tuesday.
Or Tuesday. So
well,
yeah, we'll have shit to
it's
talk
out
about.
if you got those connections.
Yeah, Nerd Josh got it.
Yeah, Nerd Josh. Few of the West Coast people got it, like Nerd Josh, Justin. You know the usuals.
Yeah.
Few of the I think Wednesday Night Fights is gonna have the actual copy for people to play. I think they're gonna stream it.
Okay.
I think Kayane is doing something for it in Europe. There's a little few big name, big wig people across Earth that have it right now that are like promoting it. They're doing a really good job promoting that game, man. Speaking of which, did you see what they did for the input lag? The shit that they did for the input lag?
I did not see, but I heard that it was a good decision.
So check it out. Check it out. This came out yesterday. The guy who actually found the input lag being like 8 frames or whatever, they actually ended up fixing it, and then they sent an employee out to the dude's place in France to test it out to make sure it's good.
Right.
And so the dude put out the report. He put out his testings afterwards. It's like down to it's like 4 frames now. But they actually sent the dude out from Japan to his house with the recent build of the Samurai, like the day 1 release of the game, for him to test out the game to make sure the input lag was good. Which I mean, it's kind of wild. It's kind of wild.
That's crazy for a company to do.
Yeah,
especially nowadays.
People can learn a lesson from these people.
Yeah,
and you saw that he was talking about, like what games have like the best input lag and blah blah blah, and he's like, Samurai Showdown's probably like a B+, like it's not terrible but it's there, and he's like, yeah, like A to like low S is like any BB game. And I'm like, yeah, I'm like, why do you think I struggle in every other game?
It's on point. Yeah, like, it's crazy, man. That shit, you can feel it. It's real, man. You can actually feel it.
Yeah, I actually played the demo of Samurai Showdown, and you can definitely feel that input lag. It's definitely noticeable. So I'm very interested to see how it goes when it drops Tuesday.
Yeah. All right, we gonna get the fuck out of here. We'll probably talk about that next week. We'll probably talk about Crash Team Racing because that drops on Friday. So
yeah.
Oh damn. Yeah, there's a lot going. There's a lot to like. Bloodstain just dropped yesterday. Crash Team Racing Friday. You got Samurai Showdown next week. Got Shadowbringers next week. I think Judgment drops either this week or next week.
Yep.
It's a lot of shit going on. A lot of shit's happening like in the next month or so. So this summer's gonna be kind of hectic a little bit.
So we'll have the Super Pack show next Wednesday. But until next time, everybody, we up out of here.
Deuces.